has lost a front wing end plate. Has he gone over the baguette curbs on the exit of turn 8? So it's the end plate that's come off the Max Verstappen's left front, isn't it?
He's completely sheared off as well.
I think he's had a trip over those curbs.
Goes wide.
It was.
Right.
Car breakers.
You can just see it at the drivers' meeting now. Charlie Whiting, the race director, sits there. The drivers come up with a few suggestions. Charlie, got to get rid of those. Look, you know, I went over those, completely broke my front wing. That's dangerous. Can't have that. Charlie needs to get rid of them.
This is coming. Yeah.
Max Verstappen's having a bit of a morning,
and that
isn't he?
Beached.
That is definitely beached. He's lost his front wing end plate. I wonder if he's not clipped those baguettes. Let's have a look. Yeah, he has. He's gone right over him again.
Yeah, and there's the failure on the right front. So he's ripped off the right front end plate, and then yeah, the suspension's cried enough as well.
Rain's coming down. It tends to get quite heavy here.
These are awful conditions. You know, with that feeling when you're walking on ice and you're a little bit unsure.
That's pretty nasty out there, isn't it?
No, it's lovely, Crofty.
No, it's not. No,
I
mean, look at the fans. Bless them.
Listen, this is such a lovely verdant green land. It has to be watered somehow. Well, this is as good a reason as any.
It's getting a fair watering at the moment, I must admit.
The oils in the tarmac are still very fresh. They're on the surface. They're still seeping through from the bottom. And when the rain falls, of course, it made this film of water sitting on top of the surface. And although the drainage is very good around this track, it's it's going to cause some because it's so smooth, it's going to cause some aquaplaning events.
Oh, he's gone off. He's gone off. Nico Rosberg has brought out the red flag and has had quite a major moment. Is that suspension braking?
Yeah. So that would explain. See, that's the puff of smoke I saw.
Exactly.
Yeah. So on the exit here, without going, which is normal, and without touching the yellow sausage curve, the rear just goes.
At which point he's a passenger.
So not driver error at all.
That is Danny Kvyat bouncing over the gravel and into the barriers. And he has brought out the yellow flags, obviously, and he has wrecked and ruined in spectacular fashion his qualifying session. Under pressure this season, demoted from Red Bull down to Toro Rosso, and blotting his copybook here this afternoon.
He's gone wide in the penultimate corner and tried to stick with it. He had to get the lap in to get himself in the rest of qualifying.
It's another qualifying crash for Kvyat, isn't it?
Well, let's wait and see. Maybe his suspension broke as well. We've seen enough broken suspensions. Maybe it's not his fault.
He's gone a long way, hasn't he? Crashing at the final turn.
Cars on track.
And an engine blow-up for Carlos Sainz. Franz Tost saying he wasn't worried about the engine for the rest of the weekend. He might be a little more concerned now. And that, Martin, could really... But that's Sebastian Vettel. And something has happened to his right rear tyre, and he nearly collected at the manor as he came back onto the track again. And what happened to the Ferrari there? Sebastian Vettel, who was leading this race, crashing out. Ted.
Tyre exploded on the straight. I just heard this sound, a bang, and then all this tyre rubber just came out right in front of the straight. A Ferrari left it too long to bring him into the pits.
Yeah, I think you've seen the ride exploded. Nothing I can do, engine off. That's it, sorry guys.
Boom. That's a lot of debris, isn't it?
Just like at Spa, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then obviously slewing across the track. Absolutely no chance that Sebastian Vettel can keep control of his Ferrari.
The scariest part of all of that was when it went back across the track and didn't get T-bone, thankfully.
So Felipe Massa, Ted.
And then a retiring Felipe Massa. There's been a problem with his car. That's the end of Massa's race. Shame.
Look at here, this is close. Hamilton got a fantastic drive out of turn 1.
So here he goes then. Is this hammer time? Lewis Hamilton wheel to wheel with Nico Rosberg in towards turn 2. His teammates got the inside line. They've touched again. Hamilton runs wide, and is he going to come onto the track and touch his teammate? He's now got damage. Nico Rosberg to his front wing. Bits of carbon fibre are showering the track, and Lewis Hamilton does manage to overtake his teammates, but the damage has been done to the front wing.
He's slow. Hamilton's quite slow too.
And out goes Sergio Perez as well.
Yeah, but he's got a problem there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Something failed at the rear. That's not driver error. I wonder if that's another rear suspension failure.
And now closing in on Nico Rosberg. Hamilton leads this race. Rosberg might not even end up on the podium.
Nico made a mistake into turn 1, clipped the inside curb and went wide, and I got a good run up on him. Up to turn 2, he blocked the inside, and the only place I could go was down the outside. So I was on the racing line, and I went very wide, left him plenty of room, and as I started to turn, I was at the edge of the track. He collided with me, and then I came back onto the track as quick as I could, and it was very close between us there, and if he did have the brake problem, that'd be the reason he lifted off really early down the next straight which we were racing on.